The economic impact of sports in our region is just incredible, just like the tourism industry.
It's really another way to help people with their personal finances. How do you save that money? How do you grow that money?
It started with a lot of community input, and that's something that we're very, very proud of.
What we've noticed is children who enter kindergarten ready to learn do much better down the road.
Grant & Co Lab is a hub for idea generation, what we like to call ideation.
Welcome to Cox Connections, a link between you, our customers, and what's happening in the community we share. I'm Jeff Merritt, Market Vice President for Cox Roanoke. For nearly 70 years, the Youth of the Year program has honored and celebrated the nation's most inspiring teens and their incredible journeys. The title is a prestigious honor bestowed upon an exemplary young person in recognition of leadership, service, academic excellence, and a dedication to live a healthy lifestyle. As the Virginia Youth of the Year, Tavia Sturgill will serve as an ambassador for all teens in the state, will receive a college scholarship, and will go on to compete in the regional title this summer. Tavia joins us now along with Calvin Curry from the Boys and Girls Clubs of Southwest Virginia. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Now, obviously, being chosen as Youth of the Year is a great honor, but let's talk a little bit about what it took to get there. What was involved in becoming even just the club's nominee for Youth of the Year?
As you said, it's important to be academically set. It's important to be a leader in the community and to try to promote healthy lifestyles. And I think mostly it took my dedication, and once they realized I was dedicated, I think that kind of opened everybody's eyes and was like, yeah, she's a good nominee. And then any other child who wanted to, if they want to run, we went through an interview process, and then from the interview process, the candidates were then numbered down, and then the best one was selected. This year, I kind of told everyone that it was my year, so I was going to bring my A game, but they could still try if they wanted to.
No, well, congratulations. You obviously did bring your A game.
Yes.
And so now the club chooses you to serve as Youth of the Year, and you go to, was it Charlottesville?
Yes.
And so tell us a little bit about that experience in Charlottesville.
It was extremely fun. It was short, but it was still fun. The first night we got there, it was kind of like a team building exercises, so it was all fun and games. We spent the night mostly doing games that they had set up at their local Boys and Girls Club down there. And so they split all the Youth of the Years into teams, and we went around and played the different games and did the activities. And then at the end of the night, the awards were given out for the best teams. And then the next morning, it was down to business. We all got up, we gave our speeches. We then split up into two groups. One did interviews, and then one went on a tour of UVA, and then we swapped. And then after that, we had our luncheon, and they announced the finalists. And then we went on to a final interview process, and then the winner was chosen.
Wow,
so it was stressful and fun at the same time.
Quite a competition, but it must have been a real good experience to be engaged with so many other great young leaders in the state, in the area similar to yourself.
It was. The biggest thing that they kept enforcing or instilling us was that it wasn't a competition. We were all just there to show off ourselves and get to know people. And I think that after the team building exercises, everyone was kind of connected to where no one looked at it as I'm competing against you, more so as I'm showing who I am, you're showing who you are. So yes, they have to pick a winner, but it's not necessarily a competition between everyone.
So Calvin, let's talk a little bit about what's coming up next. And so Tavia has now won for Youth of the Year for Virginia.
Correct.
Regionals are next. So fill us in a little bit on what that looks like, where that is, when it happens.
Sure. Tavia, Jeff, will be traveling to Atlanta, Georgia, June the 21st through the 24th. She's going to compete against 9 other state winners within the Southeast region. They're going to have the opportunity to do community service in Atlanta. They will travel to the Boys and Girls Club headquarters, which is also in Atlanta. They'll have the opportunity to go to the Civil Rights Museum, the Georgia Aquarium. They'll be able to tour Coca-Cola, and they'll also meet a former Boys and Girls Club member, former heavyweight champion Evander Holyfield. So they're going to have plenty to do, but also during this time, they will have the opportunity to interview and then to give a 3-minute speech. And then from that competition, a Southeast winner will be chosen.
Okay, all right, gotcha. And so this sounds like it's kind of building. We went from the state level to the regional level.
Correct.
So what happens after Atlanta?
After Atlanta, the Southeast winner will be selected, and then regional winners throughout the country will go to Washington, D.C. sometime this summer, and a total of 6 teams will be selected to go to our national competition, and then there that we will select as an organization our national winner.
What does this mean to certainly to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Southwest Virginia to have such a great representative like Tavia going to Atlanta?
It's huge. I've worked for the organization for almost 5 years now, and Tavia is our first winner. It says so much about our club, about our organization. Tavia's academic excellence, her commitment to community service, and just the inspiration that she's given to other club members in Roanoke that, yes, you can become the state winner. I'm hoping in less than a month she's going to be the Southeast winner, and then I'm crossing my fingers that sometime this summer she'll be selected as the National Youth of the Year winner. And one other thing about the national winner, they also get the opportunity to meet the President of the United States.
Oh, wow.
So it's a huge honor.
It is. No pressure, though, right?
No pressure.
So let's look at it from your perspective. Obviously, Calvin and all of us here in Roanoke are very proud of you. But from your perspective, and obviously as you talk to the other boys and girls at the club, what do you share with them about your experience? I mean, when they say, oh, I'm imagining that many of them admire you for what you've accomplished. So what's your story to them?
My story to them is mainly, it's not focused so much as it was a competition. It is, I want you guys to see what Miss Tavia did. That's what they call me. But I want you guys to see what I did. I want you to see that I just went out there and I was myself. And I want you guys to see that you can be yourself and you can make it to Youth of the Year. When they come and they ask, how did you do it, Miss Tavia? How did you do it? It's simple. You just have to be yourself. You know, you have to work hard, do what you believe in. Do not fall under peer pressure. Just focus on you, and you can do it too.
Right.
So that's what I want them to realize about themselves, is that they can do whatever they put their mind to.
It's very inspiring, very inspiring. Well, one last question for you, Calvin.
Okay.
I mean, why is this so important to us to have a Youth of the Year? I mean, from your perspective, you're the director of operations down there at the club. I mean, why is this so important to us?
We have over 140 kids that attend our local club. I can point to Tavia and hold her up as an inspiration for the other club members. Tavia is a graduating senior at Patrick Henry High School. She's at the Governor's School. She's already been accepted at Coastal Carolina in their honors program. She wants to be a marine biologist. She is doing all of the things that we hope all of our other club members can do. And the club members can see her 5 days a week. So she's a tremendous example for all of the kids, and we're just so proud of Tavia.
You should be, and certainly congratulations to you. I think beyond just those other kids at the Boys and Girls Club, I would say you're an inspiration to many of us. So congratulations again on Youth of the Year for Virginia, and best of luck to you in the regionals.
Yes, hopefully you'll bring it home.
All right. If you would like more information on the National Youth of the Year program, please go to www.youthoftheyear.org and bgcswva.org to learn more about the Boys and Girls Clubs of Southwest Virginia. Stay with us, more Cox Connections after the break.